There are normal ways to watch tennis, and then there's Kevin Hart's way. If you've ever felt personally victimized by the tall person sitting in front of you at a game, congrats! You and Kevin Hart now have something in common. Only difference? His reaction just made him go viral in the funniest way possible. It's a clip so good, even he was shocked when he saw it. And trust me, the moment gets even better when you realize who was sitting just a few seats away. What happened? Why is this clip all over the internet? And how did a simple tennis match turn into one of the most meme-worthy sports moments of the year? Buckle up. This one's a classic. The 2024 US Open, a tournament that had fans on the edge of their seats, players battling for glory, and one unexpected comedy gold moment that no one saw coming. The atmosphere was electric. The biggest names in tennis had gathered, the crowd was buzzing, and cameras were rolling, capturing every intense second. And then there was Kevin Hart, comedian, actor, and self-proclaimed sports enthusiast, completely unaware that he was about to become the highlight of the tournament. And not because of his tennis skills. Kevin settled into his premium seat, looking relaxed and ready to enjoy the action. The match was underway, and the tension on the court was building. But then, disaster. Right as things were getting good, his perfect view of the game vanished. Imagine you pay for amazing seats, you're hyped to watch an intense match, and just as the action heats up, boom, an unmovable object stands in your way. We've all been there. You buy the perfect ticket, find your seat, get ready for an amazing experience, and then someone plops down right in front of you, blocking everything. For Kevin, it wasn't just a minor inconvenience, it was a crisis. Most people would let it go, maybe shift in their seat a little, but Kevin Hart? No way. The man refuses to take an L. And so, the now iconic struggle began. Kevin leaned left. No luck? Kevin leaned right. Still blocked. He even tried a full head bob maneuver. Nothing worked. At this point, it wasn't just a tennis match. It was Kevin versus the view blocker. Just when you thought Kevin's battle for a clear view couldn't get any funnier, the internet did what it does best, turning a small moment into pure meme magic. And the best part? The sheer contrast sitting just a few seats away. Because there, in the same frame, was a man who had seen it all. A man who had spent decades dominating the very sport Kevin was struggling to watch. Roger Federer. Federer wasn't just watching tennis, he was analyzing, absorbing, existing in a zen-like state of complete tennis enlightenment. He had the posture of a man who could predict the next 5 moves before they even happened. And then, there was Kevin Hart. Kevin looked like a guy fighting for his survival at an all-you-can-eat buffet, desperately trying to get a glimpse of the last piece of pizza before someone else grabs it. And that's when the internet went nuclear. This one tweet? It set off a chain reaction of memes, jokes, and edits that had the entire sports world and beyond dying of laughter. People compared Kevin's struggle to everything. Me trying to read the subtitles when someone walks in front of the TV. Kevin Hart versus a head, the greatest rivalry in sports history. Kevin Hart watching tennis is how I feel when I pick the one seat in the movie theater with a tall guy in front of me. But just when the internet thought they had squeezed all the comedy out of the situation, it got even better. Because Kevin Hart, he hadn't even seen the clip yet. And the moment he did, pure comedy. The memes were everywhere. The internet had spoken. But the funniest part? Kevin Hart hadn't even seen it yet. So when he walked onto The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon wasted no time. Kevin, have you seen this clip yet? Because my friend, the internet is having the time of their lives with it. Kevin, clueless but intrigued, leans in. And then, boom. The man bursts into laughter. I had no idea I was doing that, he says, shaking his head between laughs. I just wanted to see, man. Move a little bit, scoot down. Kevin was genuinely shocked at how much effort he put into dodging just one person's head. But let's be real, haven't we all been there? The relatability? Off the charts. The internet? Still undefeated. And just when you thought this moment had peaked, nope. It wasn't just Twitter having a field day. Even the players on the court had something to say about it. The internet didn't just react. They turned Kevin's struggle into a full-blown spectacle. Fans were quick to point out that Kevin wasn't just watching tennis, he was playing his own match, a brand new Olympic sport called ducking and dodging for a better view. One person nailed the struggle perfectly. Kevin Hart watching tennis is how I feel trying to read subtitles when someone walks in front of the TV. Another declared, Kevin Hart versus a head, the greatest rivalry in sports history. And just when it seemed like the memes had reached their peak, it turned out it wasn't just the internet reacting. With a huge grin, TFO says, "Man, that was sick, honestly. Kevin was out there fighting for his life." That's right, the players on the actual court noticed Kevin's struggle. At this point, we really shouldn't be surprised. Kevin Hart doesn't just attend events, he takes over. The man could be in the crowd, in the VIP section, or in the nosebleeds, and somehow he'd still be the center of attention. His reactions, his energy, his sheer inability to sit still, it's all part of the Kevin Hart experience. Forget the actual coach. Kevin's the one yelling instructions from the sidelines, pacing like he's calling the plays. He's hyping up the players, roasting the refs, and celebrating like he'd just hit the game-winning shot himself. You'd think he had money on the fight with how animated he gets. He's out of his seat, shadowboxing, screaming at the ring like his voice alone could change the outcome. If he could, he'd probably jump in and give the fighters a pep talk between rounds. If Kevin's in the audience, he might as well be the host. He's cracking jokes, reacting to speeches like he's part of them, and somehow making even the dullest moments feel like a comedy special. Even when he's not on stage, he steals the show. And now, add tennis to the list, because this isn't just Kevin Hart being extra. This is Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart. Two men, two completely different ways of watching a match, and one of them just made sports history without even trying. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's your favorite Kevin Hart viral moment? See you next time!